What is happening, guys? Welcome back to the walkthrough, and it's time to take on a couple bosses and go for a swim. So, if you have been doing Jinza's quest, he's going to be right here being like, I found it, I found the noise, she's so close, my waifu's here. And his waifu is right around the corner, and she's a bitch. She's actually kind of hard. Divine Confetti, a couple things here. This fight is mostly going to be a deflect test, to be honest. I find really difficult to get solid damage into her, because she's moving a lot and she's assuming an ethereal form. If you can't beat her, you can come back later and fight her with the fully upgraded version. Malcontent, it's the fully upgraded shinobi whistle, and that will stun her, allowing you to pretty much just spank her, but by that point, you know, you're so strong it doesn't even really matter. Anyway, the best thing I can suggest to do here is it's just about timing with perfect deflects, and anytime she does her sweep, look to jump off her head and get that double slash. In general, you're going to break her posture before you've even done a quarter of her health, which is why I don't really suggest using Divine Confetti, but just to show the difference, I'll use Divine Confetti for the first phase, and I won't use it for the second phase. I just want to know, but he never writes me back, and no one will tell me. Can you tell me where he's at? And you're like, I don't know. And she goes, you're a liar! And then the fight kicks off. You can see why I'm saying it's not really worth using the confetti here. The big thing is confetti is going to help us to get damage into the health. We're not really interested in doing damage to the health. We're here to just get damage into her posture. And I mean, it does help with that, but because she can become ethereal, it's a lot easier to just do the head bounce. Pretty sure her AI reads your heals too. That's what it feels like. Oh. Damn it. Missed the jump I was supposed to hit. Yeah, main gist of this fight is going to be just, you know, like I said, you're waiting for her to come to her, or waiting for her to come to you. Getting in, oh, god damn. Getting into flex as you can. Jumping and bouncing anytime you see that. Oh god, no. That's her grab attack. That hurts. Don't let it happen. Damn, I keep going a little too, And Breath of Life Shadow. So you may remember that earlier we picked up Breath of Life. We now have Life, or Light and Shadow. So we get a butt ton of health back every time we kill some, like 15, 20%, something like that. So after defeating her, if you're doing Jinza's quest, instead when you come over here, well, she'll have a unique dialogue. She'll basically be like, oh, you know, Lord Sakuza brought me that man instead. And then you come back here, talk to Jinza, he ends up dying, and he gives you the Jizo statue. But like I said, I don't think a Jizo statue outweighs the stuff that you get from, I don't think it outweighs the stuff you get from doing the quest line where he becomes insane and goes with the surgeon. So anyway, get your 6th prayer necklace. Back to where we are, and the first thing we're doing is going off to the right. Some fat wax. Down here. Get yourself a divine grass. Back on up. Next we're going to go up here, and we're gonna, don't need to really worry about these guys, but if you want to kill them, just go ahead. They got the big boy, and then you know how it goes from here. Look at that health gain on kill. It's staggering. This is what lets you really start just like hauling ass through the game. So anyway, suck up all those goodies. Huge job. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Oh, let's see it now. I can feel it dissolving and liquefying. Here. This one's sneaky beaky here. Look at this. Anyway, go over and talk to him. Same thing, greet him, hello, gulp, 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 it's good, it's melting inside, blah, 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 come forth and drink the sweet nectar, come forth, accept us as your servants. You know, he doesn't really say anything else, the cup is run dry, blah, 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 fill our cups once more, fill them to the brim, and later on, we're going to actually get Waters of the Palace. We're going to bring that back to him, advance his quest. The red lump, let me just check my notes here, see if I'm forgetting anything. Adamantite around the back, coin purse on the neck, or red lump, 5 divine confetti, jump outside. Okay. Yes. The coin purse on the roof next door. Grab the adamantite. Then, last but definitely not least, up into the here. Get a prayer bead. Even if you're struggling with Emma, not Emma, Owen. That one. Get that prayer bead there so you're still able to upgrade to max. Alright. Where's rope up house for ignore the stuff and head to the boss. Okay, so before this boss, we're going to rest. Now, I would very, very highly suggest that you have snap seeds before you go after this boss. It's a one-stage fight. It is a ghost version of the corrupted monk, but his posture is, he basically like infinitely recovers it. So if you don't have snap seeds, this fight is super, super hard. Divine confetti doesn't seem to actually help here. The best advice I can give is just use your seeds early on in the fight. Around 50%, they're not going to work anymore. But he has a thrust, Makiri it. He has a sweep, jump it, deflect when he does his spin attacks, and you should be able to wrap things up. We'll put on our snap seeds. Because this guy can be challenging, and as I mentioned, we need to be doing this anyway. Gonna hop back to the inner sanctum here and get some more rice. I want to say you need to get rice. I believe it's 3 times. It's time to rice grew well. Thank you for your yummy rice. I'm a little girl that just cooks rice all the time for me. That way. There we go. Alright. It's water. This fight is all about just breaking this guy's posture. As I mentioned, he only has 1 life. So get through the posture, take him down. See how we did a chunk of damage and we stunned him? Alright, so we've hit that point where it's not going to work anymore. See how that snap didn't do anything? Oh wait, it should still. No. Oh. Oh, yep, alright, snaps are done. He's just getting back posture because I'm not really attacking him at all. Not expect the double there. Need to get him on even ground here. It's a lot easier to do a fight like this when the guy is not on a slope. Oh shit, that was the Makiri. Gotcha. Ibu breathing allows you to dive underwater. And a fat chunk of XP. So go ahead and enhance your attack power once more. Also, it's been a while since we've spent anything on skills. We're going to go ahead and get both, yeah, I'll get mid-air prosthetic, which is really nice. Blade, which is really nice. Head on into here and grab the, well, technically the second key item we need since we already got the Mortal Blade. It's the Shelter Stone. Step into the martial shrine and offer the fragrant auspicious stone, one of the incense ingredients sought by the divine air. So later on we're going to be able to come in here and sit. We can't do anything right now with it, but this is how we get to the Fountainhead Palace. So, anyway, let me scroll in my notes because we got a lot of places to go. And I honestly don't know if I'll be able to hit all these, so this might just be a lengthy episode. But so from this area, we're actually going to, yeah, we're just going to go straight this way. Right along from the boss, there is some bait right by the priest's house. For that. See, we can now hit right trigger to dive under. In addition to hunting down a bunch of treasure carps now, kinds of goodies we can get. Out of here, shitty carps. Alright, so that's it for this piece of water. Straight down. Down in here, we have a treasure carp to get. That. Down into here. A couple things here. We have, let's see, 2 light purses, carp eyes, and a prayer bead. Light purse. Light purse. See the red eye carp. Want to kill him to get the red carp eyes. This is for, as it even says, researcher Dojin in the abandoned dungeons wants these to improve his procedure. Here to get yourself a prayer bead. After that, just head on out. Next, we're going to go over to Riven Cave. That's the lake we fell in when the snake attacked us and the bridge broke. Here we have a carp scale, Yash sugar, adamantite, bulging purse, gotchi sugar, and then 2 treasure carps to get. Quite a lot of loot. Treasure carp scale. Sugar. This first carp should be like right around here. Shit, he's a quick bugger. Not quick enough. That carp. Antite. Coin purse. Gotchin sugar. So Yash Gotchins, adamantite, bulging purse. Treasure carps. Yep, that's everything. Alright, so there's 2 areas that we can swim to in particular that are headless battles. You may remember that area of water from the Undershrine Valley that I pointed out with the shrines, where I said, you know, when you come here later, stuff is angry, and you're going to have to fight it right here when you track backward, that pool. If you go there, which we're going to save this for later just because I hate fighting headless, so I'm going to get a good bit stronger here. But when you go there, there's a headless battle, divine grass, and then grave wax being guarded, which is like a super late game upgrade map. The other headless we're going to fight, I think we will take him down now, looking at time. Let's see. Go to temple grounds first. here. Shoot over this way. Prayer bead. If you didn't get the thing from the guy in the temple, it should also be in this body of water, just kind of laying around. Right. Travel to reservoir. This one has a balloon. Lots of underwater loot. I think this is all the underwater loot by the time we're finished. There are some other areas later in the game with more water, but I was hunting all over for water and I couldn't find any more bodies. But if I did miss a body of water that had some goodies, definitely make sure to drop a comment letting me know where, and we'll grab it. That balloon. Alright, so we got underwater waterway, we got Hirata, and then we have the headlesses. Waterway. Go up here. Talk to him. He's human. It's not human anymore. My dear shinobi, what's wrong? It's nothing. From the master, I require those red eyes. Talk to him again. Give him the red eyes. Lump of grave wax. 2 at that, so pretty nice. Rest here. These things irritate the shit out of me, man. Do them again. This we can advance treatment even further. Master, I'll bring it immediately. That loot. So we're gonna jump into the water here, and there should be 3 light purses and then a shard. Yeah. Shard. On up this way. A balloon of soul. Pacifying agent. Saku's note. My disciples have abandoned me for Dogen, unwilling to dirty their hands. Doju, my last disciple. Even if I die, the research must continue. Finish the procedure. See, we don't know what they're doing. Don't really want to know. After that, this. I'm gonna reset again, but we should be able to advance that quest line. I think we might need to go a little bit farther, but see if it's reset. There we go. Master Saku, what on earth? What? Surely you don't intend to use that on me? Very astute, my apprentice. You are the next subject. Please know, as I feared, you've strayed from the path of medicine. Why would you do such a thing? No, Master, the rejuvenating waters have bewitched you. Master, please answer me. Master, please answer me, asshole. This is why these things all deserve to die. Please answer me. Please answer me. Why won't you answer me? Answer me, Dosaku. Dosaku! Anyway, now that that's done, just again, he's basically just kind of going insane now. He's following this slow descent into madness. Should be gone pretty soon here. He ends up leaving, and then we can advance the quest further. No, no, you do not get to grab me. You get to die. Notice, he's all gone. Where did he go? So, now we're gonna go this way. And you'll notice we now have 2 red eyes. They have been turned into whatever red eyes are turned into. What you may remember is that red eyes hate oil. Fortunately, it's a little hard to kind of get up on them. They're, as you can see, we need there we go. Pretty tricky fight. Oh shit! Did not see that coming. Oh my god. Yep, we're coming back to them later. Truth be told, this is actually my first time tackling them. Got the whole side quest done, but didn't end up fighting them in the prep because I was confirming other side quests. So, yeah, I just save them for later. They do drop like a buttload of XP. But anyway, before we wrap this one up, a couple other things I want to hit. Let's do the Hirata Estates one. So, Bamboo Thicket. We have 1 treasure carp here. And then we have 2 treasure carps in the main body of water back by Carp Bro. There's also the body of water regular one that we'd like used when we were making our way towards the boss. It doesn't actually have anything, just to show it to you guys real fast, because it's like right here anyway though. But all there is some of the angry carps. I still don't think those ones are actually carps, but See, no loot, just a couple of these things. They're all pissed off. Kind of sad, you know. I was really hoping there'd be every spot. And the big thing is, it's, you know, obviously these things are a pain in the ass, so you can't. So I might be able to now that I'm in the reeds. Oh, get off of me. Thanks. If you want, of course, you can buy stuff off of Cartman at this point. There's going to be a second Cartman later. Buy whose ever stuff you want. I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to complete the mask, you're going to be getting a lot of carp scales. Where are my treasure carps? Where do you hide? There is a treasure carp. Oh god, I just barely missed it. Okay, and there should be one more right around this area. Dive deep. As poor little fish. Saw it coming. But anyway, with all those carps dead, go ahead and talk to him. Floating passage is pretty dope. I would suggest just picking up all of his stuff anyway, so that way you have all of the items for him. Want to become a carp, giant carp that'll continue growing, carp that never grows old. Bring more scales soon. And you notice even though he says bring more scales, he doesn't actually have anything else. As I mentioned, there's going to be another carp guy, and that'll kind of tie into that. But anyway, we're going to wrap things up here for now. Head back to the temple, grab some upgrades, things of that nature. In the next episode, we're going to be focusing on taking down the guardian ape. And then probably, well, what we'll probably do is knock out ape, knock out the snake, and then maybe do the double ape battle as well. Depending on how long stuff takes, we might do knock out a couple of the headless instead. But as I mentioned, the headless are just fucking irritating, so I usually save them until super late game anyway, since I don't use those items they drop to begin with. So either way, stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys soon with more.